Hi, I'm Evan.
And I'm Sydney, and this is Dude, It's Darwin.
Episode 4. So today we're going to talk about social media.
Words are cool.
Social media and hiding behind a screen. And what we mean by that is there's a lot of, I guess, free will now in what you can say, in the fact that you don't necessarily get a repercussion because you're not surrounded by the audience that, that can talk back to you in, like, face to face. So we read comments
We'll read comments like on YouTube or that's okay. So one I saw was there was this girl she's probably, I don't know, 8, and she was singing her favorite Celine Dion song. Who really knows? And she was a little pitchy. She wasn't exactly on it, but I mean, she tried, and she's a child. So I looked at the comments, and one was like, "Your voice is terrible. Why don't you just go die?" Well, that's a leap. If we killed every person that couldn't sing, there'd be very few people on this planet. But things like that, that's like if I went up to Evan one day and I said, "Dude, I don't like your facial hair. Why don't you just go jump off a cliff?" Whoa. It's a little much.
Yeah, but the chances are you would more likely say that on a Facebook photo, because there's no repercussion for it. You're hidden behind this wall that is your computer screen.
Because if there's any justice in the world, you said it to someone's face, they'd clock you one.
Yeah, right.
They're just incredibly cruel comments, and I'm not entirely sure why we care enough to make them. Like, if you don't like something, just don't watch it. But no, you took the time out of your day to most likely not be grammatically correct and post this response to this video. And why? I just don't understand why we're so obsessed with being mean to people. But I almost think it's because we compare ourselves. That's how we see ourselves, is we compare ourselves to everyone else. But yeah, it's definitely an epidemic of hiding behind the computer screen to say whatever you want. Feelings be damned.
Going back, like, the social media false front kind of gives us all this sense of empowerment that our opinion matters. We're posting up something, so they want to hear this, they want to hear that. When in reality, there's constructive criticism, there's being a dick, and just leave it alone.
So how would we fix it? Just be good to one another. I think that's something that I've really been struggling with this last year, is how we just don't treat each other well. And I definitely think that this would be the first step, is that, I don't know, you don't have to tell everyone that they're great at something. We don't have to lie. But you don't have to say anything terrible either. So just think about if you had posted a video of yourself singing and someone told you that you could just go die.
That's a leap.
Still a leap. Okay, so our current event for this week, just recently the White House Secret Service noticed a drone on the front lawn, and nothing's been verified as far as if it was recording or anything like that, taking pictures, taking video. So our topic, or our current event of the week, is thoughts on drones, and should people be able to buy them and use them, and if so, should they be allowed to have cameras on them? And we just actually recently went to a park where a bunch of guys were flying their drones and helicopters, so we got to talk to them a little bit about that as well. So, Evan, thoughts?
I think it boils down to, is it a fun toy or is it a security issue? Was really what I guess we're trying to ask. I mean, there's a lot of places you can go with it, but I mean, the amount of things that we saw just these guys were able to do in a park, everything could just be used the wrong way, you know, if you're paranoid, or even if you just want to. The amount of recording capabilities, and then the distance you can fly without being anywhere near it. It's just kind of frightening and cool at the same time.
It's crazy, but I think this is another case of the few ruining it for the many. I feel like those were good guys that we spoke to, but with great power comes great responsibility. So I understand though, Texas has a law where if something is flying in your airspace above your property, you can shoot it down. I feel like that's valid because I personally think that they're fun to fly, but I know that if I saw one in my backyard, it would be super creepy, and I wouldn't want that. I'd feel like that's an invasion of privacy.
It's also just dangerous. Like some time ago they were flying mistletoe around a restaurant and ended up chopping off someone's, finger or
nose?
Yeah. So also dangerous in the wrong hands. It's either Darwin or Darwin.
But so's a car, so so basically I think it comes down to the law hasn't probably kept up with technology in this situation, so I think we need to look at legislation and then know our rights and be able to shoot down drones in our backyard. Our Darwin Moment of the week, thank you to my mother for sending this to us, but it is about this guy who had gotten out of a relationship and he saw his ex-girlfriend's car in front of another guy's house, her new boyfriend. So
this is in Fresno. So he pulls out his .22 caliber rifle, and according to police, he fires 6 shots before the gun jams, and then as he's trying to unjam the gun, he shoots himself in the leg.
So you were being reckless, and we called Darwin because the moment you try to be a badass, you end up shooting yourself.
Badass, dumbass. There's a
very fine line, yes. So that's it from us for episode 4. Tune in next Wednesday when we talk about something that I don't know yet. But thanks for joining us. Remember, it all starts with a conversation.
Your actions can cause a movement.